Hi, my name is Ruta and I'm doing 100 days of Good Hair Days, Hair Diary, Hair Challenge, and today is my first away from home edition. So, yesterday I've done a classical hairstyle which is called Dutch plait. Most of the people who have hair this long or like any kind of plait length probably dealt with the Dutch plait before. And today we're gonna do Dutch plait updo. So it's not this hairstyle, but it is this, where we not only doing the Dutch plait, but we actually kind of tuck it in so it looks a bit updo-y. So we start with brushing through our hair. I actually already brushed my hair. As you can see, I'm doing this in the evening because today was my traveling day, and oh my god, the lack of sleep. 3:30 a.m. alarm clock. Let's just say not my thing. Okay, I think it's probably not anybody's thing, but it's not my thing. And yeah, so the steps are this. I was actually traveling with a normal side ponytail because it was just, I think 3:30 a.m. having ambition to do awesome hairstyle is not my ambition. So let's start. So the Dutch plait, we're gonna start this like a normal Dutch plait. So from the front, it will look like this. We take the section of the hair, like section of the hair from the front, and then we separate it from the rest. And then we just make sure it's brushed through. Another problem that I faced, I think I could have a separate video about the hotel expectations versus reality. But one thing is the shampoo. I'm so lucky that I actually taken a small shampoo bottle and I was able to wash my hair, but I have no hair conditioner. So now my hair feels a bit interesting. Not very dry, but a bit dryish. So we're taking this big section, we divide it in 3 parts intuitively. Best if those 3 parts are approximately the same size, like not in the length but in the thickness. And once we have it 3 sections, first of all we're gonna start off, I'm gonna show you from the front how it looks like with the Dutch plait, and then I'm gonna turn around because it's important to see how it looks like from the back. So we start with one side and we take the sidemost strand in the middle, and then we cross it over, and then we take the other sidemost plait and we put it in the middle, and that's how we have a beginning of a Dutch plait. Now, to continue this process, we take strand of the hair from the side, separate it from the rest of the hair. We take the strand and we take it under the side strand, so it's our middle section, it's our new middle section. Then we have this side, we let it hang loose, and then we take extra hair from the side. When we take the hair, we make sure we don't mix it with other strands. We make sure we have it firmly, and then we put it under. So basically the Dutch plait is keep on plaiting under. Now we do the same process again with the right hand side, or my right hand side. And once we have a strand, we kind of put it in the middle, and that's how we have our new middle strand. And then we come back on the side, we add some hair to add more volume to our plait, and then we put the strand under in the middle. Then we come back on the side, we add some more. And then we just continue the process. So now I have again right hand side strand to put it in the middle, so just adding a little bit of hair. I'm saving hair now a little bit because I know that there is still a bit of to go until we reach the nape of the neck, but it's not too far. So now again, left hand side strand to add, and then put it in the middle. If you do it on your own, it's good to have well-trained fingers, because otherwise it's possible to kind of like get entangled in the process and lose the grip literally on your strands completely. So if somebody were doing this for you, it would be probably more obvious how you do it. But basically the side strand, adding some extra hair, making sure it doesn't tangle in the middle, and then put it under in the middle, and then take the other side, take the extra hair, put it in the middle, and then I have just few more goes to left. So I'm just adding extra hair again, and I'm putting it in the middle. And now I have extra hair on this side, and I'm putting it in the middle. And now I have a last bit here. So now I'm just gonna add all of the rest of the hair. Actually half, maybe I'm gonna do the half. No, actually I'm gonna add all of it and just put it in the middle. And now I'm just gonna, first step is basically to finish your plait in a normal 3-strand plait. So basically the way I do it, I just continue plaiting my plait. It's just that instead of plaiting it the way we would do with a normal 3-strand plait, it's other way around. But the pattern is the same, it's just a different direction of the pattern. So with this hairstyle, don't do it too tight. Make sure in here is a little bit loose, kind of like it's not too much too close to your head, because we're gonna have to tuck the end of the plait under. And do it all the way up to the very end of your plait, because nothing needs to really stick out. We're gonna put everything tidily under. So I'm taking a random hairband and just securing the end of this. So I'm doing this after a long nap, and I feel I still need more napping to do because of this early departure. Okay, I'm gonna do now fluffing up. So fluffing up is when you create a little bit more volume. So pull a little bit of hair on each side. Like this. And don't worry too much about anything here, because we're gonna be hiding everything anyway. So now that we have the plait, we kind of create like opening here, so we know exactly where we're gonna put the hair, and then we just take it and fold it neatly like this, and then we basically tuck it under. We tuck it under the plait, and once we reach the end, we secure it with the hair clip. We can use, I don't know, maybe I could use smaller ones. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a little bit smaller ones for this. So I'm taking these hair clips, And I'm just basically, and then you add another clip if you need. I'm just adding it from the inside on the bottom and securing side of the plait with the hair next to it. So basically just make sure the hair is tucked in and it's not gonna come out. So this is faux hawk Dutch plaid hairstyle. Now, how am I feeling? I say rating is X, like a X factor. You don't even know exactly how to rate it. I feel kind of like a bit like an alien in a way, because when you had the really long nap but almost sleepless night or very little sleep, there is this kind of like a feeling of surreal type of thing. And the hotel is, when we booked, everything was fine, and it was a little bit unexpected when you come in and there are no things. I think it's actually due to coronavirus, like no bathrobes, no slippers, no kettle. Anybody who is in the UK knows what it's like not to have kettle. So I think we can go and request this, but to me personally, staying in a hotel is very comforting usually, because you have lots of things kind of like done for you and taken care for you, and you don't ever think that you need to take something like or at least I don't, if I go to stay in a hotels, like for example bathrobe or kettle or tea bags with you. So of course it depends on where you go, but basically that's the thing. And yeah, so I feel kind of like and the area, like when you look at the pictures, it looks like it's beautiful and it's at its best, but I think it's the hotel area which is nice. And if you go outside, it's actually a little bit off. We initially thought we can walk it, but it's not so easy to actually walk it, so I think we need to get either public transportation or something to get to the town. So it's kind of like an adjustment. I have extremely creative mind. Whenever I imagine, to me is like, okay, everything is going to be green and fine and floral and like everlasting, but in reality some things sometimes are not the way you imagine. So the main thing is the food. Also for a vegan diet, there's not really that much options like in a hotel. So we're gonna have to go and hunt for the plants too. So that's how I'm feeling. And I'm feeling that I don't really, like, one good thing about having holiday for me is like, I don't do work. So not having any work is brilliant. So that's me today. So I hope you're having a good day wherever you are, and thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow in the light. Bye.